Welcome back to the studio. Today we're going to be looking at Master of the Air starring Austin
Yes.
Butler.
Mm,
This trailer came out
the
a
butler.
little while ago and we missed it, so we're looking at it today. We're going to see what it
Yeah,
has to offer.
a
You guys
fresh
excited?
yes, a fresh look at this story because I haven't
Mm,
seen any of this come across my social
mm,
media, which is part of
mhm,
the reason why I missed it, right?
mm. Yeah.
Um, so let's watch it. We'll give our thoughts afterwards, so stick around. Here we go.
Let's rack 'em up and knock 'em down.
Apple TV.
Cool vibes to start.
When you look at it, you don't pay attention to what's really going on. It's kind of beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Okay.
We came from every corner of the country with a common purpose. To bring the war to Hitler's doorstep.
Mm.
These daylight
Mm.
missions. It's suicide.
And watch them move.
We lead our boys through it.
We're getting through this. Even if the odds are stacked against us.
First time in the sawmill, boys. Let's rack 'em up and knock 'em down.
Wow.
He's still got a little bit of that,
No,
not
he's doing it.
Elvis
He's
Presley.
look. We can't be on him for this forever. He's getting past
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
been
and he's
past it.
also playing he's playing a character that's in the same era, you know?
Right.
He's got to throw something on, some kind of accent, and he's already been Elvis, so,
Yeah.
It's his
you know,
voice ultimately. I mean, what do you want? What do you
right.
want to say? But
I
this is.
mean, no, go ahead. I didn't.
I was just gonna say, if you
What's up
haven't
with
seen this, would you freaking what? I was gonna say that we did a breakdown of what a good trailer looks
Mm,
like, a good
mhm.
formula. I feel like that hit every bit of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
it didn't
it had the beats, it had the rhythm,
Mhm.
It
it
had a
had the
story
music.
without revealing too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
too
It
The
had
much.
characters,
intrigue, a lot of
it was
intrigue.
it was it was character focused without, telling you exactly who they are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, that was
Solid
that
music. Solid
Yeah.
music.
it's probably most of our, trailer stuff.
Yeah, it's the whole
What's
thing.
with what's with the, skinny blonde actors these days? I know Austin Butler has become a favorite because of Elvis. He did a fantastic job there. But, we got the new guy from, Hunger Games, and we
Mm.
got, I feel like
I
this
don't know that
we got a
Butler's necessarily,
stereotype
like
right now.
I don't know that he's, like, super skinny. I think he's got a little bit more muscle under that jacket, especially now he's doing Dune. He's
Right.
gotta be a
Mhm.
little bit more filled out,
I
yeah.
feel like Joshua, you latch on to the weirdest things.
You probably, yeah.
You really latch onto that. What do you have anything against the
I
skinny
got
blonde
nothing against
dudes?
Austin. I'm getting nothing against Austin. I think he's a fantastic actor, and I think he's getting.
You're just noticing a trend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I gotcha.
Hollywood is going
Um,
for
He
the.
didn't say I'm noticing a trend with this.
the
He
the
said,
trend
"What's
I've
with the?"
seen the trend I've seen is what every 5 years, every 7 years, we get a, World War II airplane movie.
Right. The
Yeah,
last one
And
was
look, I'm not against it, almost even more irregularly, we get a specifically about the bombers.
Right. The
Yeah.
last one was
Every once in a while, we
Devotion.
get one about the bombers.
Yeah, Jonathan
Devotion.
Majors was in the last one, I believe.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
there was the one. Was Devotion the one with the guy from Maverick,
Yeah.
Iceman,
Mhm.
or Hangman?
Yep.
Hangman.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then we also had before that. I don't know. We have Red Tails. That was pretty popular, but that was early
I think
2000s.
Yeah,
I
that was a
honestly
while
think
ago.
it's an interest. We
Hmm.
enjoy war movies for the most part, and there's something romantic about the flying nature of
Yeah.
war, especially after. I mean, most I would say most war movies that involve air fighting. Or aviation in some fashion
Hmm.
do pretty well. I feel like it's an
Mhm.
Yeah.
interesting genre of
It's
storytelling.
also those bombers, especially. It's a super interesting idea where these massive planes flying into a territory where they were easily shot at. They had to defend themselves. They had to drop the bombs. We don't do warfare like that anymore, and so I think it's an interesting way to show people how we did it in the past, and people are
Right.
interested in that. It's almost a morbid curiosity
Yeah.
about the even with the old style of battle tactics when people just shot um, lead balls at each other.
Right.
It's there's sort of that morbid curiosity of how they lined up and
And probably
um,
more so now because we're so detached, at least
mhm,
the majority of the world is so detached from warfare right now
yeah,
that and yet it's still around us. Like there's two wars happening in culture right now. And so
mhm,
there is a constant interest around the idea of war, even though it's not something that we personally want to necessarily be a part of. But
yeah,
in some ways it's good. I think I mean, obviously, looking at, movies like Saving Private Ryan did a
mhm,
lot for people's understanding of what warfare is and what
yeah,
warfare was. And I think there's other movies like Hacksaw Ridge that kind of built on that same style
Yeah.
of filmmaking.
mhm,
And I just think it's important in culture to every couple years we get a solid war movie,
yeah,
especially one
good
from
war
World War
movie.
II, you know?
Mhm,
We even, I just lost his name, but the Marvel guy was doing Captain America back in the day and just like throwing a superhero during that time.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's technically a World War II
Mhm.
superhero movie, um, which I think is more. It was interesting that they went with that angle. I didn't think they were going to do a whole movie back in you know 1942 or whatever.
It was a
Mm.
brilliant
But
choice. It was when Marvel
but
was
yeah,
making all the right choices.
yeah, it was a good choice. I absolutely thought they were going to show a little bit of his life as Captain America and then jump him forward in time.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so this is Masters of the Air. It's
Mhm.
going to be coming out on Apple
January.
Plus
Yep.
in January. So we're looking forward to that. Tell us what you guys think down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.